Have you ever thought about making tartar sauce homemade in your own home? Well, today, Chef Hillary and Chef Brian are going to make homemade tartar sauce to go with our homemade crab cakes. So first, you slice off the ends of the pickles and put them on the side. Then, sharp knife, like this. I want you to take the pickles and just slice them really thin, paper thin. Be careful that you don't cut your fingers because the knife is sharp. Take the pickles and line them up. Just line them up into a little tower. I call this the Tower of Pickles. Okay, now we have 3 towers because we want to end up like this. So then I take the tower of pickles, right? Let's just move them over so you could see. And I slice them really super thin. Watch out for your fingers. So you could use any mayonnaise. I just like to use Hellmann's because it's real mayonnaise. But the recipe calls for 5 half cups of mayonnaise. Now remember, I'm making this for 300 people. So if you're doing it yourself, you would only need 1 half cup. But because I'm doing for 300 people, I need 5 half cups. Okay, so let me go and get a spatula and I'll be right back. So now I have a spoon. And I'm going to take the mayonnaise. I'm going to move the bananas over. I'm going to take the mayonnaise and I'm going to get my cup. Where's my cup? Here it is. So I'm going to get my cup, and while I'm doing this, my husband Brian is chopping some of the pickles. So you got to do a
Here I am chopping pickles.
Got to do half a cup of this. Now, it's just a little bit, let's see, just want to make sure that these are good half cup. I would say this is a half cup. There's some air in there, but with some air, it's a half a cup. Here, I'm taking the mayonnaise and I'm putting it in a big glass bowl. And that's what you should do. You should try to use a big glass bowl because then you can see all the ingredients mixed together. And now I'm on my last one. This is my 5th cup of mayonnaise. And that's my 5th cup. Okay, now we need 5 tablespoons of lemon juice. And I like to use the real lemon because it's 100% lemon juice. Okay, so that's what I like to use. So here's the first one. Tablespoon. Just make sure it's a tablespoon and not a teaspoon. One. 4, 5. Calls for 5 teaspoons of dry dill. I'm so happy that my sous chef is here helping me out. Okay, a teaspoon. And here is dill. And we bought dill weed. So you can see that that's what we bought to use. And how many did we say? We said 5. Oh, I hope we have enough here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, because we're doing this recipe for 300 people, the Worcestershire sauce is next. I always get this confused. The name of this is Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Say that 3 times fast. Worcestershire, Worcestershire, Worcestershire. Small recipe. It would be 3/4 of a teaspoon. But because we're making this for 300 people, we are going to use 3.75 teaspoons. Here's teaspoon number 1. 1. 2. Oh, boy, is this pungent. 3. And how do we do 7.4?
You just fill it up most of the way. 3/4 of the way. There you go, a little more than that.
Okay, sure to wash your hands all the time so you don't get the coronavirus. That's just a tip. So, we have 2.5 teaspoons of mustards. And I kind of like the Grey Poupon mustard, the Country Dijon. It's very, very good. So that's 1, 2, how many?
2.5.
2.5. Little dash of salt and a little dash of pepper. Little dash of onion powder. To top this off, we need 1 teaspoon of Gold's horseradish. I like Gold's because it happens to be very good. Horseradish, it tastes yummy, delicious, especially with a piece of gefilte fish. Last, but certainly not least, the pickles. The spoon that I was using for the Hellmann's mayo, and I'm going to now stir this all up, and I'm going to show it to you as I'm stirring it. So the recipe for homemade tartar sauce consists of 1/2 cup of mayo, 1 small dill pickle, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 3/4 of a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1/2 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, and salt and pepper to taste. We also threw in a little bit of horseradish just to spice it up a little bit. And then what you do is you cut up the pickles, you put all the ingredients together and you stir it up, and just like this when you're finished. Doesn't that look beautiful?